Hello there.
Oh, I didn't realize my mic was muted, sorry. Yeah, I wasn't gonna stream today, and then, well, I'm here now. I started a little late. But, you see we can clear this. I've died like 3 times in here, which kinda sucks, because I have to restart the run every time I die. How are you? How's your day? Do anything special today? To hang out with friends today? That's good. You have fun? I haven't talked to them in forever? That's good. You guys go out to eat, or like, what'd you do? I need to just focus on fighting him. I've been focusing too much on like all the extra shit. That Boba went to shops. I forgot what you want to do right now. Did you want to pew pew? I can swap to Apex. I was playing it earlier. Your brain cannot pew pew right now? And what is it gonna do? If it can't pew pew, there's no way it can TFT. Because Apex is easier. Ain't no way, bro. Like, I play Apex to chill. I play TFT to sweat. The other way around for you. And I think this is one of the ones that it doesn't really matter which door I take. That was risky because last time I tried to get a shrine, I died because the mobs just kept freezing me. I don't know. Like, I can't really stand doing normals too much in TFT. Because it's just like, because I just sit there and I'm like, what's the point? I'm just wasting my time. I should just go through ranked. I'm just gonna play the same way I play in unranked. And I'm at 0 LP and Emerald, so I don't really give a shit if I lose, really. But I figure out the meta. Wait, double for hyper roll? I mean, double up maybe, but why the fuck would I hyper roll though? This fucks up your fundamentals. Like, if you actually want to get better at like TFT, like, I wouldn't play hyper roll all that much. It fucks with your econ fundamentals too much. At least that's how I feel. I mean, there's nothing wrong with liking it. It's just, I don't know. I don't want to play it just because it kind of just, it fucks with me a little too much. I'm a little too ingrained in like in the econ stuff. It's like I don't really have to think about it. I just naturally do it. So when I do something that doesn't like follow those standards, I'm like, what the fuck? Bro, he's been like, I can't deal any more damage to him than I already have, but he's just not fucking phasing because of this stupid fucking game. Bro, that's so annoying. When something doesn't phase just because like the server's just like, no, he's not there yet. It's like, no, he's there. Like, stop his sequence. He's done. That slash that like basic attack I got hit with almost killed me because this character's too squishy, and I can't get my evasion like that high yet. So I'll try not to get like super annoyed, but I'm tired and my mood's a little zesty today, so or at the moment. Yeah, I don't know. Like I see the draw to it. I used to do hyper roll for like the really don't make sense weeklies when I was first starting TFT until I realized that I just play it way too much to have to worry about the BPs weeklies like that. And then hyper roll it just fucked with me too much. Like I would play worse after doing hyper roll for a bit, which was annoying with how much effort I put into like actually being decent at that game. That's fine. Alright, hopefully I can kill this guy. One time I died here, like on the last one, because I just was being dumb, but I was trying to dodge, and I just ate the cleave that I shouldn't have eaten. I'm not even gonna risk fighting them. Uh-oh. Oh, I told Toy you'd be free all next week. Come on, we'll figure out a day to play. Just I'm also waiting for somebody else to get back to me about playing. Yeah, I think is. Oh, that's fine. I'm assuming this means that I'm like permanently phasing, which means I need to change my tincture. Is that onslaught one? Uh, Later might be interesting. Oh, how that goes. Particularly too much to care at the moment. Some hyper roll. All right, I'll have fun. Get some games, some dubs. I don't know how long the stream will go for. To be honest, I'm not all in the mood to like stream or play right now, but I was gonna be here anyway, so I may as well just stream. Oh wait, did I not apply the points? I did. I don't understand how that ascendancy works. Okay, no, it's just permanently. be honest, I probably should have gone champion. I just really wanted to do a Raider build. I don't know if it would, like, the one-hander version, obviously Raider is better, but two-hander version and champion might be better. But Vic, you new here for the day, sure. Do you know when you get your scores back? Your scores for the tests. Do you know when you get them back? Just next year? Okay. End of January? Oh, that's not too far off. Oh wait, fuck, I was looking at the wrong numbers. Shit. This is a waste of 3 chaos for nothing. That's not good. Much strength. There you get rings to replace those with. Play Overwatch? Yeah, like that's just self-inflicted suffering, but each their own, I guess. I can't even focus. Today's stream's probably not gonna be very long. I'm probably gonna go for like an hour or two at most, and then I'm gonna like get off. I want to tech this into my build. The finals, I played a little bit of it. I played some of the beta before it came out. Is it good? It kind of depends on what you like. Sorry, I got my brain's like, I got, I'm kind of just, my brain's not really in it tonight. Like, but it's not bad. Like it could be if you like the like fast-paced shooters with a decent amount of like movement, it's pretty good. I got a little annoyed personally, like some of the gimmicky shit in it. Like I'm not a big fan of like so like there's like three different I guess you can say quote unquote classes, right? Like light, heavy, light, medium, heavy, and they each have their own like uh skill sets, like what weapons they can use and stuff like that. Like ARs are for the medium, SMGs and shotguns are on the light, LMGs and like RPGs are on the heavy. Like the heavy has a higher health threshold, like etc., like stuff like that. I wasn't too big a fan of that personally. For me, the destructibility was a bit gimmicky and a little annoying personally to deal with because I kind of just wanted to like run around and shoot, not worry too much about it personally. So I like for personal taste, like I'd say it's a pretty solid. It has a pretty solid base. I'd give it a shot. You know, it's free, but like a lot of people I know have been playing it and enjoy it, though it's been a little bit mixed. And like I've seen a lot of people that play it because their friends are playing it and it's not so bad that they can't stand playing it. And I've seen other people that are kind of like me where we're just like like it's okay, it's not bad, but it's nothing like super fantastic. Like but it's I'd say it's pretty good. It's a lot of people seem to like it. I don't know if it'll like stand being like super good for a long period of time because I think like a lot of people are gonna get tired of the gimmickiness of it. Like it's really annoying to like catch a heavy off guard and he has so much HP that even if you dump an entire mag into him, like he can still turn around RPG you and then throw a nade at you and you're dead and he survives with like 1 HP. And it's just like, bro, what the fuck? But it's not bad. I would say it definitely had moments where I was like, oh that shit, that's pretty cool. So I'd say try it out. Like personally, that's my advice. Is it's if you want to find the shooter to play, then just give it a whirl. And if you like it, cool. If you don't like it, then just go play something else. Go play a different one. That's really all I can say. I can't give you much of the ins and outs because I just got too frustrated with like with some of the systems. So I just didn't really play as much as I would do normally. Also, like the last time I tried to play it, like our third kept like getting kicked out of the server. So that also just added on to the frustration. So the servers are a bit like finicky in some cases. Yeah. Sorry about taking too long to answer. I'm again, my brain's not really like all in this right now. Like to be honest, I'm kind of just doing this just to distract my brain. It is not particularly in a good zoom at the moment. Wanted some online game to play apart from Overwatch and one that I feel I'm good. Unlike Valorant, I mean, I'd say like the finals felt like a mix between like COD and Apex a little bit because like it's not a BR because you know you load in with a loadout, you have infinite ammo for your main gun, right? You just have to reload, so it's kind of like Overwatch in that sense. We have a mag capacity, but like it's nothing super crazy. I need anger and defiance better. And then precision with arrogance. But I'd say it's worth a shot. Like if you're interested in it. For me personally, I just mostly got annoyed with the with with the gimmickiness of the buildings, where you could just completely do a lot of like weird gimmicky shit and make it basically impossible to get to the cash outs. At least in the modes that we played, I liked the. I prefer the mode where you like collect the coins and have to turn them in rather than the vault one personally. That's kind of a me thing. But that's just because I just prefer the act of just blasting away. Like I just want a game where I like that's basically more like a TDM with like slight objectives. I've been trying to think about playing Paragon. I've been lazy to try because it's a MOBA and too many information. Yeah, I don't know how it is after they did the reboot because I don't like. I'm thinking it's not the original people that did it. Like it's other. It's like another crew of people that really liked the game. I think some of the original developers are working on it too. But it's at least like when it was the first time it launched, it was pretty bad to kind of like figure out what like how to play because a lot of things kind of didn't really make sense. It'll turn red eventually. It's turned to blue twice. The gameplay looked kind of interesting, kind of not. Like it's the same issue I had with like Smite. It was like the animations just didn't feel very good to me. Bro, I should have just kept the 4 and then just like the reds that I had. Fuck it, I'm just gonna do that. How many reds do I need? I need 3 reds. That's like that costs way too much, but I got tired of fucking all the clicks. Oh, I kind of fucked up because I'm gonna drop Herald of Ash for anger. +24, +23. It should still be doable. For the graphic, yeah, yeah, I couldn't really get into it, and that was back when it like first came out, when it was still pretty like, oh shit, this is kind of up there, huh? And I was just like, I mean, okay, yeah, I fucked up. I forgot that I was gonna replace them. I need to do cast when damage taken, steel scan. What the fuck? I was about to say, buddy, you roll what you need to roll. Thank you. And then up here, purchase, steel scan, cast when damage. We should be able to sustain this. But the problem is I need to get like I need to take off like at least 3 of the unique items I have. To be honest, I probably should have dropped Herald of Ash for Defiance banner. I feel like way tankier with it on. But yeah. If there's a game I wish they would like re-pick up and not just let die is Heroes of the Storm. That was a fun MOBA that I like to play personally. Wait, it does 3 now? Oh, oh, 2 additional. There you go for the crit next, and then spell suppress after for the nodes. I'm frozen. What's up, Zephyr? Yeah, this build can't really do this when it's fucking possessed. Neil, thank you for the resub. Wow, 12 months. Alright. Yeah, I'm just tired. Don't worry about it. Just tired. How's the rest of your day though? 1 year, yeah. Been a while. Damn. Goodness gracious. Oh, there's only 17 months. You know, Act 2, let's go. Gaming. That's really good. 3, 4, 5, 6. So the next 6 levels go here. 9, 10, 11. Yeah. We have to do that. And then I need to grab these 2 nodes. Fuck, I have so much shit that I need. Our fight was something else. The Merveil fight? But yeah, stream tonight's probably not gonna be very long. Probably about an hour and a half. So I had been planning on not streaming when I like earlier, but here we are. You took with too many? It'd be like that. What skill were you using? Or Veil do be a little nutty. Spent all day buying gifts. Where's mine? I'm here. Hand open. Grabby hand. Gib. Hopefully you found everything you were looking for. You give me Yuki? Alright, I'm going to clip that, like snip that, and send it to Yuki. But I'll have to respectfully decline, for I have my own hands full at the moment for that. I don't know if I can handle the cockatoo on top of it. Holy shit, I hate that whole fucking... Oh shit, I didn't... Fuck, I walked straight into that. Oh? What oh? Oh what? To be fair, it's also because like I'm leveling shit that I should have been leveling in like an offhand. Hey, way more evasion. I'm kind of sad we died there. We shouldn't have if I just paid attention. Declining the cockatoo, it's because it's I can't juggle the cockatoo with what I'm juggling right now. That department is currently pending at the moment. Oh, it wasn't the fucking okay, it wasn't what killed me, what I thought killed me. I just ate a bunch of that shit. Yeah. Even though I may or may not have kind of fucked up at the moment, but it'll be fine. I hope. I'll figure something out. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna go for like another 30 minutes and I'm gonna call stream. And we'll level it up one more time. The damage is here, so I just don't know what to do about the defenses. That's fine. Worst comes to worst, I'll just be like, I'm an idiot and see if that fixes things. But to be honest, it's probably just me overthinking, like normal. But, a monster. Yeah, it's way too squishy to even do like rare white maps. But this map really isn't that, well, I mean, oh, actually, this map has like some kind of nutty mods on it. Alright, I'm done with you. I just cannot. I hate when fucking ranged mobs have that fucking affix. They just walk away from you, and then you walk after them, and then they just fucking instantly mirage again, and then you're just back to fucking square one. Cannot be asked. It's way too fucking annoying of a mod to deal with. But you can't just like straight up delete the character. Or delete the whatever you're fighting. But it's also just because my resistances aren't too high, because I need to get I need to get a new necklace, and both of my rings need to get swapped out. Well, not both of them. One of them needs to get swapped out. I think the other one's gonna stick around for a while. Because it's a lot of fire damage. Six links, but it's corrupt, that kind of. Oh, that's actually not terrible, to be honest. Really not that bad. Comes with resistances, has a lot of evasion. Yeah, another 30 minutes, and then we'll call it. I'm gonna go for this, then these, then after that I'm gonna go for the other frenzy charge ones. To be honest, I say 30 minutes. I don't even make it. I might do it at like the hour and 20-minute mark. My brain's not really in it at the moment, and I don't want to like just sit here and kind of just be out of it and not be paying attention. So it's fine. We'll probably also do like normal lab. Well, I might just do like runs of normal lab to try to get the transfigure gem I want, and then just like quality these gems up. Because if I can get 20 quality on my Molten Strike, it's gonna be a huge upgrade. But it's a lot. It's 200% more damage on the 5th swing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go do normal lab runs to get all the quality up. I'll probably do the second one because that'll only take like 7 runs, 6 to 7 runs. Just about. If I do the first one, it'll be, well, actually, if I do the first one, I think I have enough gem cutter prisms that I wouldn't really care too much. If I only did it like 5 times. Because I could definitely foot the bill for 5 gem cutter prisms. Because I'd only really do the grind for whatchamacallit, for skill gems, because you can't do the quality recipe on the skill gem anymore, right? But originally what you used to be able to do, for those that may not know, is that if you took a level 20 skill gem and then you sold it with or if you take a bunch of skill gems, sorry, if you take a bunch of skill gems that have quality on them, right? Not a, all right, no, fuck, I'm so dumb. So yeah, so what you do is you take a skill gem, and sorry, it's just a lot of information. Like, hold on, let me organize what I'm trying to say. If you take a skill gem, one of these, no, yeah, like one of these, right? Sniper's Mark, Defiance Banner, Molten Strike of Zenith, stuff like that. What you could do is, if you got it to level 20, you could then sell it to the vendor with 1 gem cutter's prism, and what you would get back would be a level 1 20% quality of that skill gem. When in this league, what they did is they completely revamped all the skill gems qualities and made a lot of changes, and like upped the effectiveness of the quality on almost like 90% at least of the skill gems. So they felt that with the power boost, they took away that that trade, that vendor recipe. So you can no longer vendor recipe the skill gems. You can still do it with support gems, right? So like technically what I should be doing is, I should have an offhand weapon, and in it I should have at least the elemental damage with attacks and all the other support gems I plan to use on it, so that way those are leveling up, so that way I can do the vendor quality recipe on the support gems. Now, the nice thing is that a lot of people thought that was going to drive up the prices of gem cutter prisms, because 20 gem cutter prisms for 1 skill gem is kind of fucking steep. To be honest, I've had a lot drop and I have 24. So it's a lot. It's a lot. But luckily for doing lab, you have one of the options is just applying quality to the gem. It's in and of itself, right? And like, getting gem cutter prisms isn't exactly like super duper terrible, because there's divination cards for it, and there's a vendor recipe where if you sell skill gems that have quality, or gems that have quality, and you sell 40% quality worth of gems to the vendor, she will then, well, they will then give you back a gems cutter's prism, right? And then you can just naturally get them while running out and about, like, etc., etc. And so there's a lot of ways to get it. I need this to roll with like plus strength, and then like a big fire resistance mod, and then roll like, so then I can like put stuff on it. Fuck, that's almost perfect. Well, technically I could probably still do it. Max life, extra energy shield. No, I'm gonna roll a little bit more, because I need it to be resistance with added strength, and then a free suffix slot, so I can craft another big resistance on it. Oh, this might be usable, actually. Yeah, that's fine. Because it came with the 2 big resistance rolls, and then it came with an open suffix, so I can put strength on it. So that helps fix my resistance tremendously. So now everything is above 75, which is what we want. Because this needs to be replaced, this needs to be replaced for sure. These are gonna stay. I need better gloves, and I need a better helmet, because I don't think I'll need the helmet once I get, how much suppress does this give? 8, so 24. 39%. That can replace this. And then I can just try to get spell suppress on these 3 pieces. And then continue on from there to try to get to 100 spell suppress. Because 100 spell suppress is an enormous difference. Alright, we're gonna go, and I'm gonna go quality my we're gonna run like the easiest lab, and I'm just gonna chain run it and then just try to get just get it to like 20% call. And then I'll worry about the support gems later. Support gems I don't think are really worth trying to quality. Like this, where you're gonna be like chain running this back to back. Unless you're dumb like me and just don't level some off in an offhand. So I just need to get an offhand with and put sockets on it. But I'm gonna do all of that off stream because I'm going to end stream in probably about 20 minutes, and then after that I will wish you all a fantastic weekend at that time, but that's for later. And then I will go and do the thing that I should have technically been doing instead of this, which I mean technically I'm supposed to be streaming, but it is what it is. All right, hello fuckeroni, you about to fuck around and find out, bucko. But yeah, so that's how that works. But that's not something you even worry about until like very, very, very like, well, not very late game, but it's like maps really. So once you get through the story, it's kind of when you worry about that. So if you get a superior, it'll say like superior or something, right? Like of the skill you're using, then you can just level that in an offhand until it kind of catches up, because it'll catch up pretty quick to your mate, to the one you're using if it's like like, you know, a low level. And then after that you can just swap it out, and then you can keep the other one handy, right? Because if you wanted to, you could, I don't think it works on transfigured gems. Actually, I don't know if you can, but the big juice would be you get a 20% quality gem, and then you vol orbit at level 20, and it has a random chance to become level 21. And if it becomes level 21, that is another big like stat boost. But vol orb is very RNG, and it can do anything from like, I think it can like reset the level, reset the quality, reset like everything. So it's a pretty decent investment to do, and you can't like use the divine font on corrupted gems. So it's not like you can cheese the system. Because the thing with something that's corrupted, in case you don't know, is that if it's corrupted, you cannot modify it normally, right? So like, you can't take a chaos orb and reroll corrupted modifiers like a regular one. You need a tainted chaos orb if you wanted to do that. You can't roll the links like randomly with like a regular orb of fusing. You need a tainted orb of fusing to do that. Or you need to foot the bill of the crafting bench, because you can still craft on a corrupted item. It's just that it will have a vol orb, a fee attached to it. And depending on what you're trying to do, the fee will increase accordingly. And first of all, the fee for 6 linking an item through crafting is ridiculously expensive. I think it's like 1,500 orbs of fusing. Because I think to 6 sockets something, I think it's a couple hundred like jeweler orbs, and the linking one is like prohibitively more expensive, which is why most people will go for will rather manually link the orb of fusing, because you have a higher chance of hitting it before the 1,500 are used, or whatever the amount is. Which, before you try to go for a 6 link, you should always 20% quality your armor or weapon, or like whatever you're doing before you do it, because the quality does have a direct impact on the likelihood of you being able to 6 link the item. I think it also has a loose amplification of the oh, what should we call it, for color sockets, but I'm not 100% sure on that one. 9%. That's like, I think like literally the lowest roll you can get is a 2% quality increase. On average, I was getting 3% the last time I ran it. I think I had a 5% one roll once. But I'm just gonna get it to like 15%. Then, or like, you know, I'll probably do another 4 or 5 runs depending on like what it rolls. And then I'll just gem cut a prism the last bit. Because if I get that to, if you get it to 20 quality, and you can check what the quality effect does by holding Alt over the specific gem. It will always tell you at the very bottom, additional effects from quality, and then it'll tell you how much you're gaining at the quality level that you're at, so you don't have to guess. So like for instance, when this is at 20 quality, the 5th hit will do 200% more damage on top of the 800% it already deals. Since I am at 9% quality, I have an extra 90% damage. So basically, it's literally just a free 200% damage amp on the most important part of the ability. So like it's very, very, very important to quality. It's usually very important to quality your main skill that you use. Most of the other skills kind of just depends. Like, you know, there's some like aura skills you could do it on, because like for instance, if you're doing the physical builds, you're generally going with pride, which makes it so an area around you is like enemies in an area around you have reduced physical resistance. Depending on the range of the ability you're using, it's probably worth qualitying that up because it gives it a bigger range. And for instance, like on Lacerate, I need to definitely quality that up because Lacerate has a very hefty range, and I don't know if the range for Lacerate of Butchering is farther than the range of Pride. I could look it up, but to be honest, I'm probably too lazy, and I can probably just run the 3rd lab over like very quickly on the on my Lacerate build, because that build's actually kind of fucking dumb. It's actually pretty strong. It's very tanky. It deals a lot of damage. I'm actually kind of happy that that build panned out the way it did. I would say I'm proud of it, but the point is I didn't make the build, because it's literally just me taking a Bone Shatter build and then slightly adapting it in probably the most basic bitch way possible. Because there's probably like other tech that you can do that actually make it deal like a fuck ton of damage. More than what I did, but the fact that I could like even do it to me was kind of like a high five moment. This build, to be honest, is also kind of a high five moment, because I've kind of just been following a PoE ninja build. Like I've kind of been taking in a bunch of different like angles looking at it just to see like how to make it work. The leveling process has been interesting because I haven't had like a hold my hand, this is 1 2 3 how you do this kind of deal. I had to very much like figure it out myself along the way, and I had to like respec some things here and there. Like for instance, if I restarted this build originally in the oh, I was able to take it off. Oh, that's right, because I did the thing. So originally when you're leveling, you go to here, these 3 here, and then you take these 2 and then these 2. And originally I saved these 2 for last because I knew they were mana things, but I didn't realize that they had like raw stats available to them, where the raw stats are like the 2 most important stats that I need on this character, which is intelligence and strength. And I didn't realize that until the very end, and I was like, oh shit, I should have gone for that first, because that would have allowed me a lot more freedom on what I could have had on my equipment, because it would have given me enough strength for my ancestral protector early without needing a heavy belt, or without needing to have a unique necklace that had a lot of strength on it like I had. So that's kind of the big thing. The other one is I don't know if like why does this one have to be like this? The other one wasn't like this. So yeah, it's been a work in progress. I've been pleasantly surprised. I died a lot in the second and like the last part of the act. To be fair, like half of my deaths are to the fucking league mechanic, which is incredibly rippy, and I'm doing it on a build that's like squishier than what I'm used to. So oh right, the middle. So I died a lot, like in the second half, because I just kept pushing the league mechanic because I was trying to find the fucking warden so I could get my second Wildwood Ascendancy. Because the second Wildwood Ascendancy is really good. Because what it'll do is it'll allow me to enchant one of my flask, well, my evasion flask, to be used when at full charges, and then I can roll it to try to make it have increased duration. And then with the second Wildwood Ascendancy, what that does is it makes it so any flasks next to the tincture will just passively gain flask charges while I'm attacking things. I don't have to kill things, it's just while I'm attacking things. So it's really good because it means that I can roll for kind of like easier modifiers, like increased duration, which have a higher, you have a higher chance of hitting a higher, like a higher, wait, did I really? Fuck. My brain's like, yeah, okay, I made a mistake. I was at the right door. I thought I was supposed to be at the aspirant's trial. But you have a higher chance of rolling a higher modifier on that, or reduce flash charges is another one, like required. When you get one of those two, it's really good with the with that second Wildwood Ascendancy, and it makes it a lot easier. And basically, what I want to do is have a Jade Flask, and then probably a Crit Flask on the other one, and have both of them like enchanted to just cast when full, and then I'll just have them next to each other, and then just have them go for increased duration and stuff like that. And then after, when I respec to Primalist, it won't really matter because one of the charms I'm going to use is the Pathfinder charm that when you apply an ailment, it gives you flask charges, so it'll then replace the tincture ascendancy with that. And it's a pretty hefty amount of flask charges. It's really good. So, and I think I have two of them, and I think one of them has something crit related, so it'll be fine. But yeah, that's kind of the general game plan for this. Oh, see, 8%. See, you can get really high up there. That's why I run this. Because now we're at 17%, which now means I just come over here. I just do this. And boom, we now have a fully juiced fucking a fully juiced main skill quality. But I'm going to do probably one more run. We'll do one more run. Then I'll do the transfigure version to see if I can get there's a penance brand that I want to get to see if I could, if, because I'm kind of tempted between doing that or doing the splitting steel build. But from what I understand, the penance brand build is very like, has very high reward for very low investment for bossing. So, and it basically has 100% uptime on damage because you don't have to do anything aside from apply the brand to the target, and then the brand does all the damage. Which, even if you're playing a ranged build, it's basically impossible to have 100% uptime unless you're doing totems. And even then, the totems like sometimes will have a drop off in damage because if they die and you can't like bring them back up in, at that moment, then that's damage loss that you have. But with the penance brand, it doesn't matter. The penance brand will just run its duration, and all you need to do is throw another one down, so that way it will get reapplied, and the cast time for a pennant for the brand is much quicker than the cast time for like the totems and all that kind of shenanigans. But yeah, I'm just gonna run this and then I'm gonna end stream. It's a really short stream, to be honest. Like I said, I wasn't really too much in the mood and I wasn't going to stream tonight, but we are here. So I guess part of me just wanted to at least be like, I hope you'll be able to see the homies before the weekend, because there's no day stream on Monday. There will be a night stream on Monday, but no day stream because that's family time, cooking time, stuff like that. So it'll be a bit. Even though there might end up not being a night stream on Christmas, I haven't actually fully decided. But I mean, there'll probably be a night stream. No, there'll be a night stream. I did it last year. I'll do it this year. I like doing a night stream on like Christmas and like on holidays and stuff like that. It's kind of funny though, because there's been 3 separate instances where I've almost spent like Christmas alone. And personally, I don't really give a shit about spending Christmas alone all that much. Like, my mother is like was not happy. She's never been happy. My mother was the type of person that like there was almost a moment when I was in, I think in the technical school, where they didn't know if they'd be able to come over for Christmas. So I was gonna be like alone for Christmas, and I was chilling. I was fine. And my mother, like, I don't know what the fuck happened. At one point, she was just like, "There is no way one of my children is spending Christmas alone." And like my brother is older and he's been married for a good long while, so he already had his like he was already married at the time. So you know he's not gonna be alone. So like just I think like it was like a week before or something. My mom's like, "We're coming, be ready," and I was like, "I thought you weren't gonna be able to make it," and she's like, "Fuck it, we ball," and I was like, "All right, cool." And there's been another couple of instances, and then this time, my brother reached out to try to like invite people to or like to be like, "Hey, potentially, you know, schedule to go visit for Christmas," but like I said, I'm a bit of a workaholic when I like what I'm doing and I like streaming. So I already had plans on streaming on Christmas. So I was kind of like, I'll probably just stay home because one, it's cheaper because we have a dog and I'm not gonna lie, I've been like kind of a bad owner and he hasn't had his shots, but that's because he literally doesn't go anywhere. He does not go like he goes outside for a very short amount of time in the yard that is our yard. So then he spends all his day just sleeping inside. So he's not gonna get sick. He has like no contact with other dogs. So I was like, I don't want to get him all the shots he needs for that, and then we'd have to like foot the bill for putting him in a boarding house. So I'm like, why the fuck would we do all that when I can just stay home? I can stay home. I'll stream all day on Christmas and blah blah blah. And my mom was not very happy, but she did not have a counter argument for any of my points. But she was not happy. But lo and behold, uh, I guess like more unfortunately, because to be honest, I was kind of like looking forward to having like time to myself because it was a bit of a problem when I was younger. When I lived alone, I got like really like lonely because I'm a very people person kind of guy, and it was the first time I was actually like alone. Like I would go home and it was just me and the dog, and damn, I was really hoping we could get it that run. We did not, but But yeah, I was looking forward to having some me time. But luckily, I guess luckily for me, you know, plans didn't really fall through. My brother's wife isn't exactly in good condition at the moment. She's pretty sick, and they're trying to figure that out. So they probably have their hands full. But my parents plan on going after like Christmas because they have some stuff in that area they want to check. So that was that is so I would be spending Christmas with my parents. Even though we don't really do anything. We don't really get each other gifts anymore. Like usually I like my parents, especially since I started streaming, they're a lot of like, do you need XYZ, like money or this and that for like streaming, for like equipment. Like today, like I went up to check because of the schedule for the weekend for like cooking, and she was like, Steam sale. Is there anything you want to get? And I'm like, oh, there's a couple games, and she was like, okay, I will send you the Christmas Amonies. So I get to look at the winter sale seriously again and try to figure out what I'm gonna buy. I'm probably gonna buy Lies of P. I don't know what else I'll buy. I might buy Lords of the Fallen because those are the 2 games I kind of been looking at. But there's a lot of games on sale for a really good price. There's God of War. There's a lot of games. So we might have some options. But like I said, short stream. I kind of just is what it is. So that's gonna be it for stream. So again, just to reiterate, there is no day stream on Monday. So I will see you all Monday night, hopefully, if nothing comes up, because, you know, knock on wood, because I've had plans and the weather here likes to go, I see your plans and I raise you a fuck off. Like, you know, the weather likes to do that here. So I don't really know how it'll pan out, But so the plan is for that. So in that regard, I hope all of you have had at least a good week. Hopefully it's been chill. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. All of you that celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. And for those of you that don't, I just hope you have a good weekend and have a good day off if you have it. And if you don't, just have a good day. But thank you everybody for watching. I do appreciate it. If it is early in issue, I hope you have a good day. If it is late in issue, I hope you rest well. Stay safe.